Listen, Bi-Han and Kuai Liang are not the only Sub-Zeros. Now, the Mortal Kombat series has made two Sub-Zero characters playable, but a look into its lore and history indicates that the title predicates both. With that being said, let me just catch you up to speed. The lore and backstory of Mortal Kombat franchise indicates that there has been more than two people known as Sub-Zero as a member of the Lin Kuei. Now, Sub-Zero's origins have remained mostly shrouded in mystery since his debut in his first game, basically, in the series, y'all. Now, when Sub-Zero returned to Mortal Kombat 2, let's keep it real. He was revealed to have taken the name used by his elder brother, who has perished at the hands of Scorpions during the event of the first game. Now, let me put you on game. Later Mortal Kombat entries would even further in detail with the brothers and their usage of the title. So Bi-Han is the original Sub-Zero of the Mortal Kombat franchise and is the one that fans remember from the first game. Now, after the events of the original Mortal Kombat, he returns to the series as Noob Saibot, a Netherealm wraith and a member of the Brotherhood of Shadow, who often works as an antagonist. Replacing him in the role of Sub-Zero is his brother Kuai Liang. Now, before taking his brother's title in his honor, Kuai Liang formerly operated under the code name Tundra within the Lin Kuei. Kuai Liang simply taking his brother's name for himself opened the door to the possibility of other Sub-Zeros having existed prior to the brothers fans knew. Now, if you're a super Mortal Kombat fan, you will know exactly what I'm talking about when I say this was mentioned and alluded to in two different games, by MK11 being one of them and Armageddon being another one. So basically what I'm saying is, as one of the few games in the Mortal Kombat series to fully explore the depth of its lore, Mortal Kombat Deception featured a conquest mode. Of course, Deception, gotta throw that in there so you can know that it was in conquest mode. Want to make that clear. Now listen, in which players took control of Shujinko through the vast world of the MK series. The game was pretty dope. I enjoyed playing it, I'm not gonna lie. Players started at Shujinko's youth before progressing through the events of the franchise as he undertakes adventures in the background of the main plot. Now remember this, during this adventure, Shujinko did have encounters with familiar faces from Mortal Kombat's history, as well as predecessors and ancestors of other characters. One such encounter occurs early in the story when Shujinko encounters a familiar blue-clad warrior of the Lin Kuei. Who do you guys think I'm referring to here? Their grandfather. Now, throughout the course of Conquest mode, Shujinko used the powers granted to him by Damashi. For those of you who don't know who Damashi is, he is the avatar of Unaga. He was manipulating him. Now, to replicate the techniques of other fighters, among the fighters, Shujinko is able to mimic is Sub-Zero. As he visits the Lin Kuei fortress, once he is able to leave the gates of his village. However, players may realize that the timeline of events prevent this Sub-Zero from being the same as either Sub-Zero they may know from playing the game itself. Now remember, in Shujinko's in-game bio card in Mortal Kombat Deception, one of the original Mortal Kombat creators, what was his name? Was it John Void, confirmed that Sub-Zero is an ancestor to others. This is explored further in the latest installment in the series, which may have revealed the identity of this particular Sub-Zero and his relation to others. Keep in mind, Mortal Kombat 11 features unique character introductions across the entire roster before a fight, including when characters face themselves in mirror matches. Here's an example. Sub-Zero introduction quotes when facing himself will sometimes refer to the other Sub-Zero as a clone. However, there are special introduction sequences where one Sub-Zero may be referred to as Bi-Han from another timeline, or his grandfather demanding that Kuai Liang defeat me to earn my mantle. Now, we both know Noob Saibot, the former Bi-Han, references this relation in exchange with his younger brother as he tells him to disown his name. He basically like, don't use my name, disown my name, I don't like you like that, we ain't blood, we ain't nothing. That's what it was. That's what he was saying, basically in response to how Kuai Liang has disowned him in every way. Kuai Liang responded and he was just basically saying the name was grandfather's first, confirming that this title has been passed down through at least generations. You can find that in the intro. Now, Mortal Kombat's extensive history and multiple timelines have woven a womb that connects characters through multiple generations, perhaps with the timeline reset at the end of Mortal Kombat 12 Aftermath. Us fans may get a chance to see the ancestors of their favorite characters in action. We may be able to see our favorite characters in action, I should say. Now, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'm here to tell you, if you haven't watched my Sub-Zero Ancestor video, I think you should go and check it out, because we most certainly will be revisiting the timeline 500 years in the past, which will basically be a prequel according to my source. Now, with the references made in both the franchise original timeline and the current timeline, it seems likely that a new installment in the Mortal Kombat series may yet include the presence of the first person to hold the mantle of Sub-Zero, as the franchise continues to prove that time freezes for no man, meaning that we may get the opportunity to recognize, witness, eat, sleep, and breathe the original Sub-Zero. Again, if you have not seen my original Sub-Zero video, it's going to pop up at the end of this video so you can watch it. This guy is 100% more powerful than either one of these Sub-Zeros, and his moveset is completely different, and he can do some amazing things with his ice powers. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Would you like to see the grandfather of these two Sub-Zeros? Sound off in the comments and let me know what you think.